in Ulm, Germany. As soon as I was born, my parents thought there was something wrong with me, mainly because I was chubby and pale. Almost every month, my parents would take me to the doctors to see if there was something wrong with me, but every time the doctors would reply no. Most boys my age love rough and tough games and were fascinated with the soldiers when they marched through our town. But I was very quiet and shy, and the soldiers frightened me. Speaking of quiet, I did not talk until I was 4 years old, and my first words were, "The soup is too hot." My parents had asked me why I had never spoken before, and there was even a myth about me replying to them that I had said that everything was fine up until now. I did not like the high school I went to because the teachers there were very strict, and I thought there was no room for independent thought. So when my family moved to Italy, I dropped out. I eventually finished high school in Switzerland and enrolled in the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology in Zurich in 1900, I think. Hold on. Okay, I did not like the high school I went to in season. So when my parents moved to Italy, I dropped out. I eventually finished high school in Switzerland and enrolled in the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology. I realized pretty quickly that physics was my calling. I liked it there, but I liked the high school I went to, but I would often cut class to go study physics on my own or practice the violin. I managed to graduate in 1900, but could not get a teaching job, mainly because my professors at my old high school would not give me good recommendations. Since I couldn't get a teaching job, I took whatever I could: a tutor, a substitute teacher, and finally a patent office clerk. In my spare time, I studied physics and developed my own theories. Finally, in 1905, all the hard work started to pay off. When I was 26, I published 4 papers that would forever change the course of physics. The first paper I made was on the photoelectric effect and described how light acts as both a wave and as a particle all at the same time. I won the Nobel Peace Prize award for that in 1921. But my 4th paper was probably my I published 4 papers that would forever change the course of physics. The first paper I made was on the photoelectric effect and described how light acts as both a wave and as a particle all at the same time. I won the Nobel Prize Award for that paper in 1924. My second paper was confirmed the existence of atoms and molecules by explaining how atoms in a fluid how atoms in a fluid always move in different directions. This phenomenon is called the Brownian motion. My 4th paper was probably my most famous because it had my famous equation E equals mc squared, which basically says that energy and matter are 2 forms of the same thing. Most scientists said my equation was nonsense and denounced me. But I wasn't fazed. While I continued my job at the patent office, I started working toward becoming a physics professor. Finally, in 1911, I finally reached my goal. I published 4 papers. I published my theory of general relativity, which is a description of how the force of gravity works in the universe. Over time, I became famous and used my fame to spread my message of world peace. Since I was a German-born Jew, I was uncomfortable with Adolf Hitler's rise to power. So in 1933, I moved to New Jersey, where I continued my research at the Institute of Advanced Study. I sadly died in 1955 at the age of 76, but my contributions to physics and humanity live on to this day.
Excellent.